Welcome to week 18, episode 32. So, most of the roof is on. Yesterday I got everything in position, but haven't actually fixed it through yet. There are quite big gaps between the panels on the underside, but I'm hoping that when I screw through the crowns it pulls it together a bit. But the actual panels of insulation to insulation are in contact nicely. If I try to pull them apart, I think I'll have a gap between the actual insulation. So I'd rather have a gap at the bottom than a gap between the insulation. So I'm going to keep it like that. The last piece needs to be cut to go on there. I've stacked up a piece that's going to go here on top of the roof, because if I put that in first, I won't be able to get the last piece up. So now I'm going to cut the last piece, slide that up into there, move it across, then I can put this piece in here, then bring this one over. So I've got to cut this. I'm cutting this with circular saw, but with a metal blade or screw fix. I've already actually cut the bottom first, and now I'm going to cut the top with the saw. It's a bit tricky to know where you are, so I've turned up the guide upside down, put it into this side, and I can run it along that crown. Hopefully the two cuts join up. And hopefully I'll cut the right side off. So I'm going to cut that now, and then put it on the roof. That worked out pretty well. So that was really loud. So now that's it. That's the two pieces cut. So now they can go up on the roof. See you when it's all up. Right, next step is, once you've cut off what you don't need, we've cut off this ridge, and the flashing, which is here and goes on the side there, needs something to sit on. So let's apply these Z trims, Z profile, which you then tack screw onto the edge with these screws through there, so that when you come to fit the flashing sits on top of that. So it will sit on top of that, and then it will also be fixed through the side into the fascia that I'm going to put on the side. So the next job is to fix these Z trims in. I need to cut one, which I have at the bottom, this one. So I've got an overlap, and I have the overlap. I'll fix the piece at the back first, so that any water runs down. And they also need to be bedded in this, which is a butyl rubber sealant. So I'll put a bead of that down first, put that on top, then tack screw it down. So I'm going to do that now. Right, so all the panels are now in. I've got the cut one in with the Z beam on at the end. Now what I've done is marked where the crown plate is underneath, pinged a string line, chalk line. Now I'm fixing through every crown with one of these self-drilling tech screw, and then every 450 on the joins like this, on the join there, every 450 you put a stitcher screw in. So I just marked 450 and I put a screw in and I move it down, put another screw in. That gives you nice even spacing right the way down the roof. Then I go down that side as well, down that side, which luckily was through one of the crowns. And that is pretty much the roof done. In terms of the actual structure, I've still got to do the fascias, soffits and the flashings, but at least we'll be watertight. Right, see you tomorrow.